Launching your tech career is not just about learning how to code, but about surviving a system that does not hand out opportunity. It does not make it easy for entry level professionals to actually launch their tech career. And let's be for real, it does not make six figures overnight. As a certified IT professional, trust me, I get it. I have been through it all. That's why I'm going to share with you things that I wish someone told me before I launched my tech career. Let's talk about it.
Drop the roof and let the smoke clear. Made that.
Okay, so let's talk about one of the biggest myths when it comes to the tech industry, needing a degree. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I used to think that for a while too, and it held me back for a pretty long time. But here's the truth, you don't need a degree to start a career in tech. In fact, tech is one of those industries where your skills matter more than your credentials. If you can build things, solve problems, and have an openness and willingness to learn, you already ahead of the game. There are people working in tech right now making 6 to 7 figures who have never went to college. They don't have a degree in tech, or they have a degree and it's nothing related to the tech industry. Some learn through YouTube, others learn through things like boot camps and online programs. Others are just self-taught. But what got them hired? Projects, portfolios, networking, and connections. Keyword persistence. Now, don't get me wrong, a degree definitely will help your chances. I mean, of course, your degree, but it's not a requirement. Just to. You can start with certifications like Google IT Support, AWS Cloud Practitioner, Microsoft Azure, and so many more. These certifications show initiative, give you real usable skills, and allow you to do projects that you can add to your resume or portfolio. So if you're sitting there thinking, I didn't go to college, maybe tech's not for me, not really computer literate, whatever the case may be, stop. Stop. You belong here. You just need to start learning, start building, and start showing what you can do. The second point that I want to mention is just how big of an industry tech actually is. Way bigger than I realized. I'm not even going to lie. There's software development, cybersecurity, AI, financial technology, sales, cloud engineering. It's just like, where does it end? Where does it start? You know what I'm saying? When I first started, I just tried to go in and learn everything. If it was free, I was on it. If it made the most money, I was interested. I didn't really take time to sit and think about where I wanted to be in the tech industry. What career path within the tech field could I see myself, or am I most interested in doing? Choosing a career path doesn't mean just locking yourself in forever. It's just locking yourself in right now. It helps you know what skills you need to learn, what projects to build. It gives you clear direction. Okay? What jobs you need to apply for. I mean, it literally tells you exactly where you need to go. Think about it like driving on the highway. You can always switch lanes later, but you should always be moving forward. At least go the speed limit. Don't go slower than that. Don't go slower than that. So if you're just starting out, ask yourself, what do I actually enjoy? What am I good at? Can I apply it to the tech industry? What excites me the most? Is it building websites? Is it video game design? Is it sales or project management? Start there, learn the basics, build projects, and see how it feels. That way, you'll learn faster, grow faster, and feel a lot more confident and less lost, okay? The third thing that I wish someone told me before I started my tech journey was that it is more important to learn by building. One of the biggest mistakes that I made, I've spent months, even years, watching YouTube tutorials, master classes, downloading ebooks, joining seminars and discords and communities on LinkedIn, trying to learn and find any type of free resource that I could. I would finish one, feel good about it, start another, feel better about it, gain some confidence. And then when the time came, I realized that I did not actually know how to do anything at all whatsoever. I couldn't build anything on my own. I didn't know how to code. I was nowhere near prepared for any of the positions that I was actually applying for. Here's what I wish I knew. Watching is passive, but building is active. You don't truly understand something until you've struggled through it, until you fought against it, until it just wham, hit you in the face, and you gotta figure out how to get through it, right? Sounds like life to me. Until you've Googled your errors, written some code, and it failed, and you figured out how to fix it, and now it's successful, you won't actually know how to do it until you do it, right? Start small, build a to do list app, create a website or logo design, clone a simple version of something that you use all the time. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be yours. Every project you build is a part of your progress. It's something you can show your employers, talk about in interviews, and be proud of. Besides, trust me, the confidence that you get from creating something yourself and it actually works, it's a game changer, baby. Fourth tip that I wish somebody would have given to me before I started my tech journey was that appearances matter. I'm not gonna lie, okay? I don't know who needs to hear this. Your online presence is the first impression and can impact your tech career. I thought it was just about resumes and applications, but in tech, they really do view your profile. LinkedIn literally notifies you that somebody has just viewed your profile. Job boards and your social media pages are not just digital resumes. It's your professional billboard. Keep it updated. Add your projects, share what you're learning, engage with your community, get more followers on your timeline that reflects what you're actually trying to pursue. You're in the tech industry, but you're following neurologists, and I don't understand how you don't understand why you don't have a tech job by now. I'm just saying, if you still following Dr. Pepper Popper, trying to figure out how to make 6 to 7 figures as a cybersecurity analyst, there's something that we need to revisit going on right there. Add your certifications, add your projects, add your accomplishments, make posts. Recruiters live on LinkedIn. Then you have sites like GitHub for all my software developers or video game designers. This one's for you. This is your digital portfolio. Okay? Even the smallest of projects show initiative. Add your code. Create clean README files. Let people see what you are building. Whether it's your portfolio, your post, your job boards, it all tells a story. And you don't have to have thousands of followers to do it. You don't have to have any followers at all because the gag is you never know who's actually watching. But if your story shows that you're interested, you're engaged, you're focused in the tech industry, this is what you're pursuing, and you're actively learning that, then you're already ahead of the game. You just need to show up and be persistent. Connect with others, share what you're working on. It's not about being perfect, it's about being visible. Okay? Hmm. Now, this next thing is one of the most important things when it comes to the tech industry, and that's going to be networking. Okay. One of the biggest things I wish somebody would have explained to me when it came to my tech career is the importance of networking as an entry level IT professional. This is one thing I severely underestimated when I started out. Okay. It's one of those things you always hear about, but you don't really understand the gravity of how important it is, and you also don't really understand exactly what it means. I thought I could just learn the skills, update my resume, do good in the interview, and get hired. Simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, simple. But here's the truth: who you know might actually open more doors for you in tech than your resume could. That's just the gag of it. That's just the truth. I don't know. That's just what it is. Networking isn't just about handing out some business cards, sliding in somebody's DM, applying for a job, and sending a little message to go with it. Hey, I'm interested in this job. Hire me. Here's my resume. Read it. Like, no. Hate to break it to you, but it's more than that. It's about building real relationships and connection with people who are learning just like you, who are hiring for people just like you, who have been people just like you, who work for people that you're trying to work for. Some of the best opportunities will come from conversations, not applications. A comment on a post, a reply on a Discord server or on Reddit, or joining a LinkedIn community and engaging with the group. All of those things matter. Those small moments are some of the most important moments. And that's why your social appearance is important. It could get you in those rooms speaking to people that you never thought you would speak to, and events that you never thought you would be in, making money that you never thought you could touch. Okay? I mean, isn't that why you're here? To the moolah, the money. Like, why are you here if you're not trying to? But it can get you exposed to opportunities that you would have never been exposed to. Okay? That's just the truth of what good networking can do for you. Ask those questions, help others, engage with your community. Nobody likes a ghost. Who are you when you're on my page? Start now. You never know who's watching or who might be willing to help you get to the next step. The next thing I want to talk about is actually getting in the field. Being able to communicate clearly, work on a team, solve problems with empathy, those are the skills that make you stand out. Tech companies aren't just hiring coders, they're hiring people that they can trust to collaborate, adapt, and grow. Don't sleep on your resume and interview prep now. I used to think that these projects would speak for themselves. If I had good enough experience, that will speak for itself. Or maybe if I did have a degree, that would also speak for itself. But the truth of the matter is, it don't matter what experience you have if that resume is trash. It don't matter how qualified you are if your interview is trash. If your resume doesn't tell your story, you don't know how to properly and clearly tell your own story. You're freezing up in interviews. You're stuttering when you talk about where you've worked before. You'll miss out even if you are qualified. Trust me, I know. So take time to practice talking about your projects, your process. Go over your work experience to make sure that it flows clearly. Prepare for your interviews with intention and confidence because I'm not going to lie. Interviews for tech positions are a lot more technical than your regular interviews. These are not your average customer service representative interviews. It's more like a verbal pop quiz. In tech, it's not just about what you know, but how you show up. And when you combine solid skills with strong communication skills, that's when the doors start opening, baby. I'm trying to tell you something now. You better clock that. The last and probably the most important thing, if you ask me, yours truly the most important thing I wish I would have known before I started this tech journey was to use the resources that were available to me. I wasted both my time and my money on resources that I didn't even use. Like, where they do that at? What you mean wasting money? The truth is, here's what I wish somebody would have told me. You can learn so much in the tech industry for free. I'm talking about not even pay 99 cents for a subscription. I ain't even know nothing about that. I was up here using the free trials before I went ahead and put out that credit card. There are incredible free resources out there. I'm talking full courses, certifications, badges. I'm talking about full courses from college universities like Harvard on YouTube right now. I'm gonna link it in the description box below for you. You're welcome. Projects that could be added to your resume. You even have courses about interview prep and tips when it comes to finding a career in tech. Mind blowing. This is my mind being blown. Communities, seminars, ebooks, masterclasses, all available online, certified and not low quality. Some of the best developers started with websites like freecodecamp.org, watching YouTube tutorials or enrolling in online boot camps and courses, or just being self-taught, learning on their own. Before you invest your money, invest your time because you're either going to pay with time or money. But why would you pay using both? That doesn't make no sense. Why would you pay with two forms of payment when you could just use one payment method? Explore, research, experiment, see what you actually enjoy. You'll realize that you never had to spend a dime to get started in tech today. Now, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, now. Free resources give you the freedom to learn on your own time, at your own pace, to make mistakes without breaking the bank, and to help you figure out exactly what you want to do in the tech field and find your path. All without the pressure of deadlines or debt, because who wants to deal with that? I mean, like, let's be for real. When you're ready to level up, you'll know. Trust me, you'll know. But the moral of the story is to use what is available to you. Learn to work with what you have. Take time to actually do some research and you'll find a plethora, and I do mean thousands, of free resources that you can use to actually become a certified IT professional right now. I wouldn't even play with you like that, bro. I'm here to tell you the truth. Do this. So, if you're just starting your tech career, thinking about switching professions, or maybe you're just curious right now, just know you don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to be the smartest in the room, or have experience in coding, or have any degree in the tech industry to get your foot in the door and launch your tech career today. In the next episode in this series, I'm diving into exactly how you can start your tech career today. The options that you have, the resources, websites, and links that you can use to actually start learning and getting certified. I'm talking about free websites, free links to certifications, free tutorials from certified professionals, including college professors, badges. I'm talking about lectures from professors themselves that teach at universities right now at the convenience of your own home. If that sounds like something you're interested in, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can be notified when that video is posted, because you're not going to want to miss this. I'm not gatekeeping. Let me know in the comment section below about some things that you're worried about when it comes to launching your tech career or possibly switching professions when it comes to the tech industry. You never know. You might see it in one of these videos. Thank you so much for watching here on the ZayTV, starring yours truly, me. Until next time.